Let there be war.
Oh, my name's Fox, right? Again, I'm with Fox, and I just finished episode 10 of season 3 of Overlord, which is war preparations. Which I really just remember that because I just read it right now. But basically, this is the episode where it's another episode where it's not focusing on Ainz, and it's in a similar vein of was it the season 2 beginning where like you more focused on the people that Ainz is eventually gonna take over. Which again, I'm gonna say this right now. Compared to something like, again, One Punch Man, which, again, One Punch Man is a spoof show, and someone even brought up, like, it's more of a spoof, it's just for fun, and I agree with that, but that is still, in some cases, still doesn't have, I guess, the better writing that this does, because, again, this, like, we have these people that are basically, well, I'm not gonna say they're, basically, this is the battle, I'm guessing this is the end of the season, I'm assuming, near the end at least. Since, I think since the ending of the intro ends with Ainz Ulgon standing in front of Stronov. So I'm assuming then that means, Ainz is gonna be fighting him in this, ending of the season. But, kind of similar how like, they showed Shaltir in the first season, as well as Demiurge kind of in the, was it the season finale when Demiurge took over the capital? I can't honestly remember. But yeah, but basically we're kind of nearing that bit. And this is like showing, again, with the Lizardmen, the preparations that everyone else is taking when they're about to fight Ainz Ulgon. And the thing is, like, because Ainz basically saying, I'm taking back my kingdom, and by that he means I don't actually have a kingdom. I'm just going to take this bit of stuff that I have and say that I've been here for thousands of years and, you know, that you guys just didn't notice me. That's all I'm going to say. That's basically what he's doing. But, the king of, Irantel, that is it? Irantel, as well as like, all the nobles, they hear this, everyone's like, oh, he's just a crazy magic caster. What can he do? And, Stronov goes to say, maybe we should just give him it. Like, it's just a little bit of land outside the city. He's an alright guy. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just let him have it. And everyone's like, aren't you like one of the strongest warriors? Yeah. And you just want to give this to that guy? Yeah. Yeah, he saved my life. They're like, well, you can take him. Oh, God. Well, to be fair, some of the people even straight up said that, some of the people did straight up say that, like, well, if this guy's worth, what is that, 5,000 men, Stronov, he's worth 5,000 men, and he's afraid of Ainz Ulgon has to at least be, like, worth 50,000 men, or something along those lines. Basically, like, he would have to be 10 times as strong as Stronov for Stronov to be scared. And, the king says, well, I can't just give up my kingdom and stuff like that, so we'll have to go to war. And, we'll have to go to war with the Empire, because the Empire also says that they're going to be with, Ainz Ulgon, so that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go to war. And, basically, this one warmongering guy, I'm sorry, I missed some of the dialogue, I think. Basically, there was one nobleman where I'm like, oh, he's a sleazeball. He's a sleazy sleazeball. And then his kid walks in, he's talking all baby, like, oh, thank you for telling me how dinner is. I'm like, God damn it, stop making three-dimensional characters. You're making me like this sleazeball. Or, I think he's also the one that they give him command of the units instead of this, like, warmonger guy with all the scars over his face. Like, give me the command, I'll defeat them. And also that the prince, who's the heir to the throne, I believe he's the one who's going to go face Ainz Ulgon. He's the heir to the throne. The king said that, I'll do it. And the prince like, no, I'll do it. And everyone else is like, oh no, this is a bad idea. But they can't say anything because he's the prince. But he's like, oh no, this is a bad idea. And it even is shown towards the end where the prince is going with all of his, with like, I think, 40,000 men, I want to say. I want to say he's going with 40,000 men and maybe even more. No. He's going with 50,000 men, but 4,500 of them. It's 50,000 men. I believe it was 50,000. But 45,000 of them are walking while everyone else is horseback. And the prince is like, we have to get there quick so we can resolve this quickly. So if our men are tired, whip them. And I'm like, oh, you're already at a disadvantage fighting against Ainz Ulgon. You're already at a disadvantage fighting against Ainz. You just sealed your fate. Well, you sealed your fate once you're gonna go fight Ainz Ulgon. But and again, I'm not really assuming much. I never try to assume like, oh yeah, Ainz is gonna win, even though there's a high chance, I will say. But I'm just thinking like, oh, whatever percentile you had of winning, that just dropped. That dropped like a stone when you're saying, oh yeah, my men are tired. They'll fight fine. Like that's not how war works, dude. Your men have to be well rested if you're gonna go to war. But yeah, so he's dead. But also, what is it? Stronov, Climb, and what was his name? Brain, that was his name. Is it Brain? The guy with the blue hair? Basically, those three get together, and they stand on top, and they talk about how they're about to go to war. And, basically, Stronov says, what we're gonna do, when we get back from war, we're gonna stop by this pub, we're gonna get drunk. Climb, you've never drunk before, you're gonna drink tonight. You're gonna drink, you have to learn how to be drunk one time. And they all stand there, and I'm just thinking like, man, Stronov's color is red, and he's like the big muscular kind of dude. Brain's color is blue with his hair. Stronov is more just like the red on his armor. And then, Climb has like blonde hair with blue eyes. I'm like, it's Team Sonic. You have the thin, fast, who's known for his speed, Brain. You have the big, bulky red guy, Knuckles. And then you have the younger, doe-eyed one who looks up to Brain and Knuckles, who wants to prove that he's strong, Tails. You have this Team Sonic. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure at least 2/3 of Team Sonic are gonna die now. Because they're like, oh yeah, but after battle, we'll celebrate. We'll celebrate drinking. I'm like, oh, Stronov's actually, you know what? Because if Stronov's gonna fight Ainz Ulgon, and Ainz doesn't think like, you know, maybe we should take him and make him like one of our warriors. Stronov's dead. Brain could die. I could see him dying, like, if Shaltir wanted to, like, jump in the battle. I could see Brain dying by Shaltir. Climb is most likely going to live. And I say that with the idea of, well, because I say soldiers, like, to different places, so they might just be, like, events. But I say that in the sense of, like, Climb will probably be alive because we still have the crazy princess. Unless for whatever reason Ainz Ulgon's gonna kill Climb and the princess is somehow gonna fall in love with Ainz. It's already happened with a hero, and a crazy yandere princess would not be out of place in this harem that Ainz is slowly procuring. And unlike, again, Kirito, this harem is amazing. I love this harem. And each character actually has personality outside of a certain thing, and everything feels like it's connected. But in any case, but yeah, so basically that's kind of thing. They're all making preparations for war. They're making us like these certain characters that are probably gonna die. And again, like I like the whole sentimental thing where Brain, Climb, and Stronov are saying this, and we'll have a drink when we get back. And I'm like, oh, I wish. But then I remember the two little girls waiting for their big sister to come home to take them away from their, stupid parents. And I'm just thinking, oh, that's in any other story, she'd be alive and they'd be on a happy ever after right now. But this isn't any other story. This is Overlord. the villain wins. Maybe not even the villain. I wouldn't call Ainz a villain. Even though in the book even though I'm reading book 1 still, so I'm reading through that, and I'm like halfway through the book, and it's like the point where like he says that he wants to take over the world, and he's like, and he's joking about it, he's like, I sound like a villain. And I'm like, oh boy, you knew what's in your future. But which it is really fun reading back in between, like watching the new episodes and then reading through the books. It's freaking great. But yeah, it's so beautiful watching this, and I just, by God. And then I believe that is Gilgamesh, even though his hair is like styled differently. Maybe it was someone else. It's hard to pay attention to names sometimes with these guys, but I believe it was Gilgamesh, and he brought like his army of men, which I really like how they use CG in this series, because in a lot of different animes, CG is used for either background sometimes, which if it's done well, really not noticeable. But in this, it kind of helps with the whole idea that like a lot of these characters kind of came from a video game world, as well as because I've been reading the mangas of Overlord, and the thing is, the mangas aren't as great as the anime, even though I do still like them because they are telling basically the same story. But there are some like small tidbits and things that like kind of amplify the flavor, the dinner, the plate that is the anime that the manga doesn't really have. Even though it does add other things that the book has, it even explains some more things that from like excerpts from the book. It doesn't have as much flavor or as defined flavor as the anime does, and the book alone is just a 4-course meal of delicious awesomeness. But in any case, I'm hungry. No, I'm not. But I love how they use CG because like, well, I'll bring this up because I'll come back to episode. But like in the manga, when they show like the angels that Ainz fights in like the beginning of the that's fights in like Carne with those wizards, and like he's like, huh, that's your strongest angel? Really? That's it? Like, I like how it looks, because with the CGI, it makes them look like summons. Like something kind of out of video game. Makes them feel, I don't know, it makes them feel otherworldly and thus a better way of summoning. And I just kind of like that, and like them drawn similar to everything else. Like, that kind of takes away from like the presence they kind of give off, I think. And it is, I really like how they do, because one, they have Gilgamesh's soldiers, and like they're just like, they're CG, because yeah, you're not going to animate all that now these days, because like, fuck that. Now this saves way more money. But also then when Ainz is like, so these are your men? And he's like, yeah, these are your men, and they will protect you with your life. And Gilgamesh, that's what Gilgamesh said, and Ainz is like, alright. But they said that but I was told that you wanted me to use my magic as like a signal for war. And Gilgamesh is like, yeah, we want you to be like kind of like the beacon that we're gonna start war. And he's like, all right, but if I do that, can I bring my own army with us? And he's like, Gilgamesh is like, sure, I don't see anything wrong with that. He's like, all right, Shaltir, honey, can you send me can you open a portal right behind me and send me my army? All right, thank you. Kisses. And then a giant portal opens up, and Death Knights just enter. Hundreds of Death Knights, apparently the highest class of freaking monsters, just exit out of this portal, and Gilgamesh is like, oh shit. And he's like, anything that I wanted to try to betray you is probably not gonna work, is it? And Ainz has his army there, and then we cut to the prince of like, whip our men, make them go faster. We need to get rid of this quick. And I'm like, oh, you're dead. You're just straight dead. But yeah, I guess the next couple episodes we're going to war, and I definitely want to see this. But yeah, that's the newest episode of Overlord. Again, I'm loving this series. I love this series so goddamn much. I really do. I wish there was more crap for me to buy from it. Like, all I can find of Ainz of this is like $150 figure of Ainz will go. It's like one of those little chibi things. of Ainz, as well as one of Albedo. Those are the only two things I can find. Only two! And I'm like, crap. I'm gonna have to buy one of those. If not both. They're like $100 and something each. Actually, I think the Ainz All Going might be more. But I want the Ainz All Going one. I want more. I tried to even find like, see if I could find like a replica of the staff Ainz All Going. Can't find it. The best thing I can find is people who like, I guess, 3D printer. Actually, let's just save up for a 3D printer. That's like $3,000. Damn, that'd be a long time to wait. But in any case, yeah, I don't know. But, I like this. I can't wait for more. And by God, I don't know why. It's just like, after not hearing it for a bit and then coming back to that theme song, it just, the theme song for this show just pumps me up so much. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But yeah. Yeah, I like this. It's freaking great. Tell me what Jason comments below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys that done. The links are on my Facebook. They're on there somewhere. And
We will be going to war.